Brilliant. Here, Claire, come and have a look at this.
Is that it? It's tiny.
It's not about the size, it's about what it does.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go. So come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. My crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart.
Okay, so as you can see, the product that we're going to unbox is the Insta360 Go 2. They call it the Tiny Mighty Action Cam. And having tried it out and used it, I can fully agree. That's a good name for it. Now we're going to unbox it, but I'll be honest, we have already unboxed it and we've already used it because we wanted to give you a thorough, in-depth review. So essentially you had the instructions were on the top. I haven't put them back in the box. You then open the box and you can see you've got various different accessories. So the first thing you come across is the camera, and as you can see, that camera is absolutely diddy. You've got a microphone on the camera, you've also got a lens cover on the camera as well. So if you use it and you damage the lens cover, you've not ruined a £300 camera. You can just get another one of these which twists on. It's also waterproof, but only that section of it. Okay, so the other things you've got is you've got the baseball cap clip. You don't just have to clip it to a baseball cap, as I'll show you later, but you clip it to a baseball cap there and you can twist it and aim it and angle it wherever you see fit. Next thing we come across is the charge case. Now the charge case can be used on its own as a Bluetooth remote control for the camera. So you can have the camera somewhere else, you can use that to connect to it, you can press record, you can go through the settings and choose various different modes. The other thing you can do is you can put the camera inside it, connects magnetically. Also, this has got a battery, so that will charge the camera when the camera battery is flat. You can then use it like this. You've got legs on the back of it, so you can take the legs out and you can use it. So you might put it on the floor and you might walk towards the camera. Various different ways you could use that as well. So that is the charger case. The final thing that we've got in the bottom of the box is we've got this, which is the mount. So essentially this twists whichever way you want it and it can face any way you want. You've then got a sticky on the bottom. Now that pad will remain sticky as long as it's clean. So once you've used it, you can wipe it down with water and then dry it and you can use it again. but you'll see there, it sticks to that mat. I can angle it wherever I want. Imagine that could be the side of a car, and that is stuck. Obviously, comes off fairly easily. It doesn't make a mark. You have to pull it, give it a bit of Velcro grease, but then you would put the cover back on, and every so often you would wash it down to get, you see there's like little dust particles that it obviously picks up, which stops it being sticky. The last thing we've got in the box and the final mount is the pendant. Now the pendant is stored in here, so remember how to get it out. And what happens is, this is magnetic. So you wear this around your neck. You've obviously got, this is underneath your clothing. The clothing's over the top like so. And you would put the camera on top of the actual mount, and it would stick to it. We're going to show you all of these and how they work in a bit, and what sort of usages you've got for them. The other things that we've got, and we've got these separately, I think the case was about £15, but you see it's just a zip-up case. It's got segments for all of the different components, and you've got a zip up the top there for that, for the pendant, or if you wanted to put a memory card in there, anything like that. The final thing that we got is we got the tripod, which is a selfie stick as well. So essentially, you see it extends in terms of a selfie stick. You see that in the bottom you've got the screw that you would have on a normal tripod, and what happens is this goes into the bottom of the charging case like so. You would then use it as a selfie stick with the charging case opened and the camera inside. The final thing that you can do with the selfie stick, which is beautiful, is you can use it as a tripod. So essentially you press the bottom at the button at the bottom, you open up the legs like so. It's on the wonk because it's on that mat. You open that up, and obviously you can extend it to whatever height you need be. I know that's gone off screen now. What we'll do now is we'll go through each of the different components, how they work, and what sort of use you'd have from them. As you can see, we're all packed up in the case and ready to go. We've got the tripod there, but everything else is in this case. Okay, so we are out and about. We are filming on the camera. We are going to take you out for a little adventure. We're only going up the road, but what it'll do is it'll mean that we can talk to you about the camera and showcase it. Where are we going, Claire?
Ampthill Park.
We are indeed.
One of our favourite places.
One of our favourite places.
Got the dogs.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's also our most local place. But yeah, just so you know, at the moment we are using the sticky mount. So yeah, it's stuck to the dashboard, it can film us while we're driving, and this is the sort of image that you get from the camera while we're driving along. Anyway, we will catch you at the park.
Please driving shotgun underneath the coats.
So you should be honoured, because Claire's actually singing a song that she actually hates for you guys, just to showcase the microphone on the camera. But yeah, this is a different view, so the camera is now stuck to the window, but just thought you might like to see Lily watching the world go by, because she does look a bit cute.
She is attached to me.
Yeah, she is attached, before people start writing in the comments that we're irresponsible dog parents.
But she was a bit whiny, she didn't want to sit in the back, so I thought I'd put on my lap.
She's a bit clingy. We think at some point she's going to end up coming into season, so yeah, I think she's becoming a bit loving and a bit clingy. We've arrived at Ampthill Park. We're going to run through all the different accessories with you now, and I'll show you what we're using to film this. So as you can see, you can use the sticky holster to stick to pretty much anything. And we can stick it there and it can film Claire playing with the dogs. So Claire's going to model one of the first accessories for us. So she's got the pendant. Now this is magnetic, as we said before. and basically that goes underneath your clothing. It won't go for a thick coat. We've already tried that. But what you do is you stick the camera straight onto the magnet there, and you see that is held in place. So what we'll do now is we'll get a proper boob cam. We'll get some footage using said boob cam, and we'll see what it comes out like, and I'll drop it in here now.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's...
So the next thing we're going to film is we're going to film the clip. The clip can be attached to a cap like this. It's better with a baseball cap rather than an old man's hat. But then the camera just fits in the front of there. Now with the camera you can see it's not actually going in. That's because it's magnetic on one side, so you have to make sure that you get it in the right way round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on now. I'm going to film around for you and give you some footage from the top of my head.
Head cam.
Head cam.
Nothing ever felt as good or as easy as when we were young. Oh, though I felt misunderstood.
One important thing to say about this mount actually is that you can clip it to a wing mirror of a van. That clips over the lip of the wing mirror on our motorhome camper van, and we can film while we're driving, like this.
Crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids. Crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart.
So the final way we can do videos with this camera is we can use the selfie stick, as Claire is very gorgeously demonstrating. Claire, show them how big it gets.
Sorry?
The stick. And there we go. Now the one thing that does disappoint with the selfie stick is that it would be amazing if the camera could face the other way, so that you could sort of use it as a gimbal filming out where you're going towards. However, there is a little tip that I found online which I shall show you now. So as you can see, you can only make the camera face yourself because this won't twist outwards and it won't fold outwards. So what would be ideal would be if you could sight the camera on the other side of the charging case. So there. Now funnily enough, you sort of can, because there is a very weak magnet there. However, it's not really strong enough to hold it securely in place. So what someone did suggest...
Because it sometimes drops, doesn't it,
It does
David? We can
sometimes
show
drop.
you that too, can't we?
If we've still got the footage, I don't know if I deleted it. But yeah, essentially the way to fix that is to get an elastic band. And if you get an elastic band like this and you put it round like this to hold it in place, you can actually get some really good gimbal style shots with the camera. What I'll do is I'll show you some examples right now. One of the beauties of the camera is that it connects to your phone via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. You can then search through all of the videos that are stored on the actual camera itself. You can edit the videos from the app on the camera without having to store hefty files before you edit them. The options you've got allow you to change the camera angle, so you can have action, wide, linear or narrow. Also, if you shoot in Pro mode, it shoots various different versions, meaning that you can change it to portrait, landscape or square video from the app. Other options include editing down, so you can trim. Within the trim, you can also do skip trim or jump cut, so that it takes certain parts, or you've got AL trim, which basically does it automatically for you, and the app takes the best parts of the video. Various other features allow you to add music, put a filter onto someone's face, or filter the whole of the video clip. Once you're happy, you can then download the video to your device. Right, I'm going to put it away now. Have you got the lid?
Yeah.
We'll put it away for another day.
Bye-bye, camera.
If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. Drop us a comment in the comments section. And if you're new to our channel, please do subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell.
You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.